So I want to keep this short and sweet. And I want to talk to you guys about why fitness doesn't just rely on hard work. I know a lot of people. Like, I've seen the same people in the gym for the past, 10 years, right? I've been working out for 10 years. I did jujitsu off and on for about 4 years and karate about a year before that. So I'm technically 10 to 15 years into fitness as a whole, but I've been really into fitness for about 8 to 10 years, right? During that time period. And I want to talk to you guys about hard work not being the only thing that you need. Because a lot of people have this misunderstanding, this misconception that if I just work hard and I go to the gym and I just push myself and grind as hard as I can, I'm 100% going to get results. And the reality is that is a perfect world thinking and a perfect world mindset, because that's not how it works. It's not how it works. That's never how it's going to work, because you can always work in the wrong direction. And I want to use my client Josh as an example. I talk about him all the time because he's been with me, A, the longest, B, he lost 70 pounds in 6 months, and C, he's my elite mentorship client. So maybe he's just top of mind every time. I talk to him every single week, and I have for about 6 months now, because that's how long he's been in the elite mentorship program. Which the elite mentorship program, you have to go through the lifestyle elite program, and then you get to the one-to-one where we get on a call every single week. But other than that, I have my one-to-one program a little bit under that. But with that being said, I want to talk about him, because when he came to the program, and he has always been a hard worker. He's always been a workhorse, right? That's what I say. He's always been a workhorse. He's worked outside for 10 hours a day. He's grinded his face off. Working all these jobs. Like, when he first came to me, he's working 10 hours. I've seen this dude literally work, I'm not joking, between helping his family, charity, and his job, stay up for 24 hours and grind his face off, because that's what he knows how to do. He knows how to work. And because he came to the program and he already knew how to work, he already had this work ethic, he lost 70 pounds in 6 months, with the initial goal being 50 pounds in 6 months. So because I gave him the right blueprint and he had the work ethic to go along with it, and he was coachable and he listened, he got that result. But let's say he had that same work ethic, but he didn't have the right blueprint. Because that's many of you guys. Many of you guys have the work ethic. Imagine if he went to the gym longer than what he was supposed to, because he thought that's what it took to grind. Imagine if he ate less because he's sacrificed, right? And imagine if he did more cardio, right? He overworked, overtrained, underate. He would have probably injured himself. He wouldn't have lost weight. He would have gained all the weight back that he did end up losing, plus some, if he did end up losing any weight. But that's where a lot of you guys are. And I want to tell you guys, if you guys really want to start seeing results in your fitness journey, and you really want to see results and getting amazing, progress in 2024 or 2025, I'm still stuck in last year, you have to have the knowledge plus the work ethic. Now, I could tell you, hey, go watch this person, go watch this person, go watch that person. They'll give you the perfect knowledge. And I wish I could, but I can't. Because where I'm at in my journey is the people I watch, many of you guys wouldn't even understand the verbiage and the knowledge and what they're trying to teach and convey. And so you guys need to understand, there's 3 different types of people you're going to learn from. And once again, you don't want to learn from the wrong person and waste a lot of time. You want to hire somebody or listen to the right person, go through my videos, talk to me, ask me questions on Instagram, or go through my old content on Instagram. I have written stuff if you're somebody who likes to read, and I also have short form videos. And I have free guides, so you can ask me about all of it. Because I've worked with 456 clients, and I've helped all of them get results. The ones who have the work ethic and follow it, they get results, all right? And then obviously there's some who come in, they decide not to follow the program. There's nothing I can do about it. But the biggest thing here for you guys is understanding that there are 3 types of teachers and mentors and coaches on the internet. There's the guys who know how to market but don't know what the hell they're talking about. I just got burned by somebody just like that in the business space, right? I get in there, I'm like, bro, this makes no fucking sense. And then he blocked me. There's number 2. You get in guys with that know 50-50, right? They kind of know what they're doing, but then they're 50% of their advice is good, 50% of their advice is bad. And these types of guys, the first guy you're not going to get any results from. You just ignore that guy. But the second guy where he like knows 50%, doesn't really know the other 50%, doesn't really know how to actually coach. He knows how to get himself results, but doesn't really know how to teach that to other people. That's the guy where he might every now and again throw golden nuggets. That if you listen to those golden nuggets and you implement, you'll get results. But then the other 50%, he's just yapping, and if you try it, it's not going to work, and it might get you injured, and it might, push you back versus the results that you got from the good information, right? This is the guy where you teeter-totter the results that you get from him, from listening to him. And then you have the guy like me, a lot of guys that I talk to, that I listen to, and that I am in a network with in the coaching space that I talk to on a daily basis, where we bounce ideas back and forth. And these are the guys where the information we give, we don't spew BS, because we like our reputation to be good. We like our reputation to be, if you follow this, you're going to get results. And if you don't get results, it's because you need to adjust this. And there's something about it that maybe you didn't follow it right, or maybe you misconstrued or misunderstood. And if you came to us, we could explain it better, and you do get results. That's us. And so if you have the work ethic, you need to find people in that third group. You can get results from the people in the second group, but they're never going to be that efficient. These are usually the guys who are selling $20 PDFs to make a quick buck, and then, you spend $20, but it's not as good, right? They're not full coaches. Maybe they are, but their clients don't get amazing results. My clients typically lose 15 to 30 pounds within the first 12 to 16 weeks. And a lot of my coaches and clients that I talk to and I hire have the same kind of reputation. And the best way to know this and who to listen to is, don't just look at their physique, because there's a lot of influencers out there that are selling like PDF books and like trying to be one-on-one coaches, but they're just not that good. And there's no hate to them, because they look phenomenal and they look amazing and they know how to grow on social media, but they don't know how to coach. They don't know how to be a coach. They don't know how to teach, right? And usually what you'll notice with these guys, and I'm not hating on people, but I want you guys to be educated on where to put your work ethic, right? Where to take your work ethic and where to, get the knowledge from to get these results. And so I'm not hating on anybody in this video, but I want you guys to know where to look, because I've been burned multiple times in my fitness journey and only twice in my business journey, right? Because I learned what to look for while in my fitness journey and what coaches to hire, and I utilized that in business, so I got burned less. Some people are just too really good to hide it. But when it comes to fitness, if you see guys like young dudes or any guys who's jacked and they're posting their content and their captions like one-liners, just motivational quotes, or they don't post any client results, or number three, you go through the reels and they're not really giving that good of information, or, when they're talking to the camera, they're not really, giving you viable information on how to get amazing results. If they're missing any of these, like all of these, cool. Now, if you have somebody that you see the results, like I like talking motivation, I like talking mindset, I like talking, every now and again, this is how you do a dumbbell curl or a lat pull down. But I make sure to show, here are my client results. This is what we do. This is how we do it. Here's a free resource so that you can get better proof and an idea of like what I do. So that you can, because I don't post that much how to get a six-pack type of information. I just think that the mindset stuff is why I got into this, because if I can fix your mindset, I can get you in amazing shape, because I got the fitness blueprint, but I also need to fix you up here first, and during that process. Now, with that being said, if you find somebody who is talking about fitness and mindset and stuff like that, but they don't have any client results, and they claim that they've worked with hundreds of people, where are the results, right? So you got to be able to filter out the people that you listen to. Because like I said, there's some people that are bad, there's some people that are good, and there's some people that are good at marketing, but suck at actually coaching. And so for those of you guys who have the work ethic, this is like what I'm speaking from personal experience. I've spent, and I'm not even exaggerating, so I've probably spent close to $20,000 in PDFs, coaching, certifications, and one-to-one coaching. So group coaching and one-to-one coaching. And that's what I look for. So I spent a lot of money. I got burned by most. I learned that there's about 40% coaches that are really good when it comes to communities, courses, and one-to-one coaching. And there's about 60% that aren't as good. And what I've noticed is like myself, if you find a coach that you want to work with and they have, consistent client transformations that they're posting daily, and they have good energy, good motivation, they've been in the game for a long time, you can listen to that person, right? I've been in the game for going on 5 years, and I've also worked with 400, almost 500 clients at this point now. And I give free shit away all the time so that you guys can actually trust me on that. And That's the type of people you need to look for. Because the people who only post one-liners, they act like influencers, they don't really give too much value, and they only post cool edits of their six-pack. Most of the time, they know how to look like that, but they're not going to know how to make you look like that. And they have different genetics and different lifestyles, so it's not even guaranteed that you're going to look like that. Um, so, with that being said, I want to wrap this video up by kind of giving you that advice. Whether you use this advice or you don't use this advice, it is good advice regardless because of two things. Number one, if you have the work ethic, but you work with the wrong coach, you listen to wrong information, or you do the work in the wrong direction, you're going to get burnt out, injured, and it's not going to last very long. And if you do get results, they're not going to last very long. So work ethic is 50% of the equation, but knowledge and education is the other 50%, which is why I teach my clients and why I have a full course. I have 3 more modules to come out with, but I have a full course breaking down time management, mindset, how to get strong in the gym, what the pillars for fat loss and muscle gain are, different things, like going over everything A to Z, what I've learned in the past decade of being into fitness for my clients, because education is that damn important. And I believe that for my clients, and so I'm giving them that. Because I believe that if they have the work ethic, I can give them knowledge, but I can also guide them along the way as a one-to-one coach. There's 0% chance they can fail. Because if you know why you're doing what you're doing, you're going to go all in and even push even harder, and you're going to understand and predict results, and that's where real long-term amazing results come from. But number 2, I don't want you guys to get burned. I don't want you guys to see this guy and you're like, I really want to look like him. If you see somebody with an amazing physique, take inspiration, but that doesn't mean that they're going to be an amazing coach. My first 3 coaches, I was like, I want to look like that guy, so I'm going to hire that guy. Got burned by all 3. And then I learned. I was like, okay, let me find somebody that actually has client results, and let me hire him. And then I blew up. I got freaking amazing results. I got jacked. I literally got, in 6 months, I got 2 years worth of results. And that's why you should also get educated by somebody else. Because when you educate yourself by somebody who's already been in the game, you could struggle for 2 or 3 years, when in reality, you could just hire somebody and they can get you the results in the first 6 months. Now, I do believe that it is very fun, it's very exciting, figuring it out on your own, but I think to a certain extent, it's just smarter to save time and get results right off the bat. Because results are a whole lot more fun and exciting than figuring it out on your own, and it's a lot more exciting than even the curiosity. And this is coming from somebody who is still hires coaches because of my curiosity, not because I don't know what I'm doing, right? So, with that being said, guys, if you guys do have any questions about this topic or anything else you see on my YouTube channel, just message me or just message me on Instagram. But if you have any questions about my coaching, you want help with coaching, or you want me to guide you on how to go from point A to point Z in your fitness journey and help you lose 30 to 50 pounds, I've worked with almost 500 clients. I've done this. It's nothing new to me. And I know, depending on your situation, which I'll understand in the DMs once you message me, I can help you. So just message me the word coach or message me the word YouTube to let me know where you're coming from, and I will help you, go from point A to point Z.